Hello family, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I wanted to show you guys something that I've been seeing a lot of and have been seeing a lot of during the fall season for the last couple of years. I'm going to show you how to do some super simple sweater nails. Now I've seen some crazy sweater nails. I am more simplistic when it comes to this kind of thing, so I'm going to show you how I do it really easily. I'm going to be using Covetous by Revel. And I'm using this gray that I made myself. It's really just a mixture of black dip powder and white dip powder. Super easy to mix up. I'll show you how I do that, something like that in a little bit. But yeah, so I took off the polish. You guys saw in my last video that I did clear acrylic, and I did it with just regular nail polish over it. So I took off the polish. I used my e-file and I filed off the gel top coat and all the polish from my nails, and now I'm left with that clear acrylic base. And I'm going to do this design right over my clear acrylic base. They were a little bit thick for my taste. They looked really like, you know, if you went to a salon and had acrylic nails done, that's the thickness that they had to them. But I figured what a great way to use that the clear acrylic base to do some fun nail designs. So that's what you're going to see me do here today. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get the gray on the nails that I'm going to do the sweater design on. Yeah, I'm going to do these two nails. I think I'm going to do, I like the combination of pink and gray. I don't know why. I don't know what, decade that was very popular. I want to say it was in the 80s, but who knows? I was a wee one in the 80s. So I'm going to do the two nails in the gray. I'm going to do the rest of my nails in the pink, and then I'm going to show you how I do the sweater design and how I mix up the gray a little bit to give it some definition. So hang out for a little bit. I'm going to do my general dip powder application, and I'll come back if things get interesting. All right, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys watch me do, this is still general application stuff. I'm gonna do the pink, which is Covetous by Revel. And while you're watching, I figured, let me jump in here and just chat with you guys a little bit about what I have coming up over the next couple of weeks. I do have a Dips with Tips application coming up. Don't panic, they're not my nails. I have recruited reinforcements to do a Dips with Tips application. Sadly, no, it is not my husband this time. It is my husband's daughter, my stepdaughter. She is 20 years old, about to be 21. And finally, she came to me and said, I need you to fix my nails. She's been going to get her nails done. She gets acrylic nails, and she's been going to get her nails done for a very long time. You know, since she was probably, I don't know, 15, 16 years old, she's been getting acrylic nails done. At least as long as I've known her, she's been getting her nails done. And she came over to my house for Thanksgiving, and I didn't even say anything. I looked at her nails, and I was like, oh. Didn't even say anything, and she sat down next to me, and she went, you need to fix my nails. I said, I know I do. So she came over a couple of days later, and I did some Dips with Tips, and I think they came out absolutely amazing. So you're going to see that coming up in the next couple of weeks. Also, I have a review on a dip powder system that I got from AliExpress, which was super cheap. It took a while to get here. It was a subscriber request. So you're going to see that coming up soon. I also... Okay, so I know you guys saw me post photos both on Facebook and on Instagram of some nails that I did with Dipalicious nail colors, and some of you guys seemed a little upset that I didn't film it. The good thing is my daughter, my middle child, she's 12, she saw my nails with the set that I did. It had, like, you know, the thumb in my ring had the glitter, and then there was an ombre, and it was mostly white. She saw my nails, and she was like, I want those. So I'm like, all right, don't mind the earthquake. Sorry about that. I hit my phone. But, yeah, so she wanted her nails done like mine. I didn't use the exact same white color on her. I used a pink that I mixed up. It's my own little custom pink, I guess. But you'll see that coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. So if you guys have anything else that you would like to see, if you'd like something new that I haven't done before, or if you want me to redo something because maybe you want it done more detailed, definitely leave me a comment, hit me up on Instagram, let me know, because I want to, of course, put out content that you guys are interested in. If I'm doing stuff that you don't care about, you're not going to watch, and then what am I doing this for? I mean, it's great, I can do it for myself, but I want you guys to be happy and satisfied, and I want you to want to watch. So let me know your thoughts and what you want to see me do. So with that, I'm going to leave you and let you watch me finish up my application. I'm going to encapsulate and clear, and then we'll get into the sweater nail design. And this will require gel top coat of some sort. I recently found out from one of my subscribers that you can use regular gel top coat. You don't have to use the no wipe kind. I prefer the no wipe kind because that's one extra step I don't have to do. But, so you will need a gel polish top coat. But yeah, so I'll be back with you guys here in just a bit. Okay, so I've gotten the entire application finished, and I'm going to go ahead and start my filing and buffing. And I am using my same file, my McCart 100-100, and I am doing my same exact filing routine. Now, because I had already had my nails, the foundation of my nails, pretty well shaped from when I did my, just my clear acrylic set that I did, there's not a whole lot of filing involved. So filing should be short and sweet. And then I'm going to go into my e-filing, which I did do a good bit of, just because, as I mentioned previously, having all of these layers of dip powder did create bulk, especially near my cuticle area. So I am going to use my e-file just to smooth that out, blend that down, and contour a little bit. So I'm going to let you guys pretty much just watch that. If you guys are getting tired of seeing me file and e-file, please let me know. I know I had some of you guys get a little bit sad when I did a video a while back and I left out my filing and e-filing. So I know some of you guys are really into it and really want to watch it, and some of you guys probably just don't care, which is fine. I know some stuff can get boring and tedious and repetitive, so y'all have to let me know your preferences about that, and I'm going to go with a majority rules kind of thing. So let me know. I don't want to bore you guys. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys watch me finish filing. I'm going to bust down my e-file here in a bit, and just so you guys know, also, I will be leaving all of my products that I used down in the description box. If I can't find the exact product that I use, I will try to find a dupe for you. Again, I know I've mentioned this in my last video, or one of my last videos. The e-file bit that I use when I do my contouring and my smoothing after application, I got with my Nat Plus e-file set. So I can't very well tell you guys to go and buy the whole e-file just for the one bit. But I did find a pretty inexpensive set. It's a diamond e-file bit set. It's like $6 or something on Amazon, and it does contain what looks to be the exact same bit that I use when I do my contouring. So I'll leave that in the description box for you as well. And I'll leave the colors that I mixed together to make the gray. So you guys have info on that as well. I have a hard time finding good grays. I don't know if you guys have the same problem. So I just tend to make my own, and it works out well for me. For the sweaters, I was like, oh my God, yeah, that gray is like perfect for sweaters. So, all right, so now that I've yapped through my hand filing, which I told you it wouldn't take very long, I'm gonna go ahead and e-file. I'll let you guys veg out. I'll put music on and let you watch me e-file. And I'll come back and I'll show you how to do the sweater nail, which if you saw my dip mist video, how I do the sugar striping, it's kind of the same technique that I use to do sugar striping. So super easy. And everything I'm doing right now, again, is with my non-dominant hand. I'm giving lefty a break so lefty can grow out a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will be back here with you in just a bit. Totally forgot that this happened, so I wanted to pop back in real quick and just let you know what happened. As you know, I'm pretty much useless with my left hand, so when I was doing my e-filing, I may have put too much pressure on one spot on my thumb, and I filed all of the color off accidentally, which can happen if you're using your e-file at too high of a speed, or, like me, if you're not good with your non-dominant hand. So this is how I fix it. I literally just put more of the base on this little bitty spot on my thumb that I filed off, and I dip back into my pink polish. And I kind of use it as if it were modeling clay a little. I let it dry for a second or two, and then I go in with my finger and I just tap and smooth so it fills in that gap, and I'll go over it and blend it out. And you'll see in the end, you cannot even tell that it happened. It's pretty flawless. So if you ever have that problem where you file into your color too much and you need to fix it, don't think you have to start all over again from scratch. You don't. You can if you really want to, but this is a really easy and effective way to fix a problem like that. So just wanted to jump back in there and let you know what I was doing. So I'm going to let you guys go again and let you continue watching me do my filing and e-filing and finish up the little repair that I had to do on my thumbkin. So, all right, I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Okie doke. So now that I've gotten all my nails filed, e-filed, and ready for top coat and design, I'm going to go ahead and just top coat my pink nails real quick with the Model 1's No Wipe Gel top coat, just to get them done out of the way, and then we can focus on this super cute sweater nail design. And again, I have seen some other people do some kind of crazy sweater designs. Not that I don't appreciate it or love it. I think the sweater nails are so cool and just so appropriate for the season. But I'm more simplistic when it comes to different designs like this. So I wanted to keep it super simple, super easy for you guys to follow and to recreate if you wanted to. So it's nothing outlandish or just totally out there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get these top coated, the pink nails top coated, and put them in the oven for a minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my gray nails. So I'm gonna pop back in here in just a bit. Okay, so now that I've gotten my pink nails top coated and they're all done, we can move on to the sweater design. Now, the gray that I used on my nails, I'm using the same gray, but I did add a little bit of black into a separate jar and mix that together with the gray just to give it a little bit more depth and definition. And I'm gonna be using my No Wipe Gel top coat. I put a little blob here on my one of my jars, just so it's easy access for me. I don't have to keep opening and closing my bottle. And I'm using this little nail art brush that I got that I will link down in the description box for you. I get all my stuff on Amazon. If you guys don't know that by now, Amazon is it. So for this design, as you can see, I'm just doing some they look kind of like lightning bolts, but more rounded. They're not like striking lightning bolts, more like little S designs. And I'm only doing a couple going up the nail. Now, mind you, I am doing this with my non-dominant hand, which is another reason I didn't want to go too sweater crazy, because this is hard enough to do with your dominant hand. It was really difficult to do with my non-dominant hand. I definitely was on the struggle bus for a hot minute, trying not to shake and really mess up. So once you have your gel polish on in the design that you want, I went ahead and poured over my dip powder. And you can pretty much see before you cure if it's the design that you want, if there's anything you want to change. These came out good, so I went ahead and cured them. And I did cure them for 2 full minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dust off, and you can see the design that will stay. Now, it is super subtle because I'm using a very similar color, but I wanted it to be subtle because, I mean, in my mind, the sweaters that I'm looking at in my mind's eye to do this design is not kooky and crazy and covered in stuff. It's just a solid sweater. But you can do this however way you want to do it. If you want to use different colors, by all means use different colors. And what I'm going to do, in addition to this little squiggle design down the center, I'm going to put 2 straight lines, one down either side. So it's kind of, I don't know, fills in that empty space a little bit. And you'll see me do that here in a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get the other nail done in the same exact design. I wanted them to match. So I'm going to let you guys watch me finish up doing my sweater nail design, and I will come back in just a bit. So I did decide to grab one of my other striping brushes. I find that the longer brushes are way easier to work with and to use if you're doing line work, which I, as you guys know, don't do very often. You saw me do it one time. For dip miss, I did it. But I am going to prep my brush the same way. I'm going to use a little bit of cuticle oil just to get those brushes nice and kind of stuck together. And I'm going to go in on either side of that little lightning bolt S design, and I'm going to make two as straight as possible lines. And this is where the longer striping brush really helps you, because you don't have to do a whole lot of moving. I mean, the brush is long enough where it can pretty much do the work for you. And again, I will leave links to the nail art brushes that I have down below in case you haven't figured it out by now. They're from Amazon. They need to give me a discount code. I should email them. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys finish up watching this, and I'll be back here in a sec. All right, moment of truth. Let's see how we did. I gotta tell you, I was so nervous doing these. I'm like, my non-dominant hand is useless. I don't know how this is gonna come out. But I really, really loved this set so much. I got so many compliments on it. Actually, I had these on for Thanksgiving when my stepdaughter came over, and she was like, oh my God, your nails. That's it, you're doing mine from now on. So I fell in love with these, and I'm using my scrubby brush. As you can see, that design is not going anywhere. It's nicely cemented in with the gel top coat, and yeah, all this needs is some cuticle oil, and I think they're good to go. So you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of my spin on the sweater nails. I realize they're so simple, but I also realize that I am a DIYer. Most of you guys are probably DIYers. So I wanted to make sure this was simple enough to follow and simple enough for you guys to be like, I can do that. That's my main goal here, is to empower you guys to do some stuff that you maybe otherwise wouldn't have thought you were capable of. Because if I can do it, you can do it. So got my cuticle oil on. Oh my God, these are so dang adorable. I love them. I really do. I love these nails. I'm probably going to do them again at some point just because I love them a lot. I'll do them on my left hand though. I'm not doing any more nail art with my left hand. It's stressful. So you guys will have to let me know what you thought, if you guys want to try these yourselves, and I will see you all in the next vid. Love you, bye.